This is the PZ.SFl V, a German Tier VII tank destroyer. It is the new tank destroyer that came out in, I think, patch 8.10. I don't remember. Anyway, the new line comes off the Martyr 2, goes to Martyr 38T, it goes into the PZ.SFl V, the Nashorn, and the one we're currently studying today. They are generally considered to have little armor and big guns. And this one, the Tier 7 tank destroyer, is no different. It has no armor, but it also has no mobility. 25 speed limit, that's slower than some heavies. But it has three features that really make this tank stand out. That is the 400 view range, the 700 signal range, and the gun selection, which I will get to later. The 400 view range at this tier is very unique. And this is the only vehicle at this tier that has that view range. And the signal ranges, that's pretty common with German vehicles. And with these two together, they really help this vehicle a lot to make good use out of its guns. The guns, you have two choices. You have the stock gun, the 105, and you have the 128. The 105, it has 168 pin, which isn't bad for a Tier 7 vehicle, but it's at higher tiers it's really going to hurt it. But it has a high rate of fire, an excellent damage output, and as usual has great accuracy and excellent aiming time. Once you get to the upgraded gun, the 128, the tank totally changes. And this has a penetration of 231, which is extreme, makes it the most powerful gun for on a Tier 7 vehicle. Damage output is 490, which is ridiculous. They'll seriously damage any vehicle that gets hit by this gun. It has an excellent accuracy. The aiming time is a little high compared to the stock gun, but it's still very good. The rate of fire is a real problem with this gun. 4.35 isn't really that bad, but that means this tank has no armor and it's very slow, which means it has to wait a long time for the next round to load, and that can put this vehicle into serious problems. And I'm not going to go into modules, not really that important to the vehicle, and we'll go directly to equipment. A camo is a good idea for this vehicle, as I'll explain later in the videos. But now for tools, I'll only put on camo because that's what I have, and I didn't want to spend any more credits. But a toolkit would be an excellent choice, because if the tracks go out or the engine and you're in serious trouble, that toolkit could help repair these modules quicker. get you out of trouble. But the main problem is going to be artillery, and that's what this heavy spall liner will help you the most. It gives you 30% added protection against ramming and explosives. It protects the crews from explosions. And since the vehicle is so slow, Artie is going to want to hammer this vehicle. It's going to be such a tempting target to artillery. And because it has so little armor, HE guns, derp guns as they're usually called, will easily love this target and can easily cause massive damage. Okay. Crew, there's only 2 skills that are really going to help this tank. There's probably others that will help, but there's 2 that are most essential for this vehicle. And that's recon and situational awareness. And the reason is because it will help maximize the 400 view range that you already have. It will allow you to detect vehicles quicker and sooner and easily too. And as I put, armor, not a bad choice. And camo is an excellent choice. You may also want to put off-road driving to help improve the mobility. But mobility is not the greatest strength of this vehicle. Loader, you may just want to put common skills on the loader and not even bother with the rest. But safe storage is usually what I put on a vehicle. Okay. Now with types of ammunition, with the 128, I put, before I forget, you only get 15 rounds with the top gun, the 128. So I've never run out of ammo with this vehicle, but I'm told it can happen. So you probably want to put like at least 10 APs and the rest being HE, because HE has 65 pen and 630 damage, which means like vehicles like the Hellcat or the Jackson could easily be one-shotted with this round. And as for, you may want to put a small repair kit for the gun and first aid for the driver or the gunner, and manual fire extinguisher wouldn't be a bad choice in case you're on fire. That's it. It's on the replay. This should give you an excellent demonstration of this vehicle. Not so much it does well in this game, but how it tries to survive. And it should give you how to get an idea of how to use this vehicle. As you notice, this vehicle is moving very slow. Trying to find a place to hide and wait for enemy vehicles to show. You really don't know quite what to do because no enemy vehicles have shown up. At least none I can target. Or missed. Using heat rounds because it's an ELC and ELC has no armor. Easily destroyed by one heat round. If you look at the map, this site is collapsed and they're starting to move over here and they're starting to move over here. So trying to move this vehicle into position so I can get the best aim at both sides. Trying to see if we can get a strike on that Jada Panther. Ooh, he's dead. Too late, he's dead. Ooh, 500 on a KV3. That's excellent. Got him. Ooh, it's time to move. Waiting for that A44. Got him. Right now it's desperate. There's only 2 of us left, but this vehicle can still put out a lot of damage. Ooh. You have to wait till we get a good aim. Got him. He's dead. Using the building as cover. That hill guy's gonna wait too long. He's dead. It's gonna be a close game. I think we hit that T-29. With this vehicle you have to plan, so with no information it's really hard to do that. See if we can put a shot into that KV. Oops, a T29 came up. I'm going to back away. Caught him on fire. He's dead. There's only a T29 left. Too difficult of a shot. Almost. Oh, couldn't pull the gun on him on time. No, on to the next replay. This is give you a demonstration of how the view range really helps this vehicle. Because really without that view range, this vehicle really couldn't make full use of its gun. It's what really makes this vehicle different from the other TDs. And okay, just going to speed it up a little bit. And speed it up a little more. And speed it up a little more. There. Those have been detected by that group of tanks in the front, and we're going to try to get a shot on them. A lot of mountains in that area, and they obstruct the view. And it's hard to get a shot on vehicles because of those obstructions over there. This is a mountainous map, and there's a lot of valleys, hidden areas. We're tracking a Chinu Tier 5 vehicle. And okay, finally, see if we can get a shot on that Chinu. Got him. In the back, these people are having trouble, and base is almost going to get overrun. So we have to go back and help them. We could probably hit that vehicle, but why take the chance? There we go, good shot on it. Almost 600 rounds. Wow, 600 hit points. That's a very good. It's a very good roll for this gun. We'll take out this SU-152. I don't think these people seem to have a hard time detecting this vehicle. They seem to have no idea that I'm here. He definitely has no idea. And he's dead. Yeah, the whole base was saved because of this vehicle. Try to get a shot on those vehicles. There's just too many things in the way. Too many mountains, hills. At least they can be detected. Just died over there, so they're going to disappear. And they look like they're heading to base, so gotta find a nice place to ambush them. Just gonna wait here for them to come. Speed up the video a little bit. A little more. There. The IS was detected. There is a Stug that just came by. The Su-122 just took out the IS. He sees me, but doesn't matter. He's dead. Now this vehicle, there's the artillery. This vehicle had to move in case the artillery was spotting me. That Tiger's probably heading to this base. So it's just going to sit here and wait for him. Speed up a little more. There's the Tiger. We have to try to get a shot on him. He disappeared. No, this tank has to move to avoid Hardy. Maybe. Yeah, here we go. Gonna move to avoid Hardy. The Tiger just reappeared. See if we can get a shot on him. And the shot bounced. He missed me. Tiger gonna try to get another shot. Ooh, took him out. Ooh. It already almost got me. Almost. Took out quite a bit of my health though. If that already had a direct hit, it would have nuked me. I ignored the Su-100. I was too concentrating on the game to really notice him. Here's Artie. Good shot on him. He had no idea that I was hitting him, that I was going to hit him. He might have had sixth sense though. Ooh, I could have taken that shot. It would have gone through. Oh well. Damage done. And we switched over to Artie. And he's got a good shot at tank destroyer. As you can see, the view range is very important to this vehicle. And if you use it right, you can get really good scores. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed watching it. And see you next time.